For you that are gonna say Sigma, hey, bet you will die soon of ligma. I want good games now, not that Roblox. That's all that's played by broccoli tops with brain rot. Hey, it's okay if you like it so much. Yeah, if you like it so much, why don't you marry it then? Yeah, why don't you marry it then? Oh, hey, are you mad? Well, sorry, that's sad. If that stuff was good, I couldn't tell, oh well. So sit back and enjoy. Garage Hell Scream is in command. Like and subscribe before I deploy. Now I won't get Pixel Zero, I am. So sit back and enjoy. Garage Hell Scream is in command. Like and subscribe before I deploy. Now I won't give Pixel Zero, I am.
What about Micah? What about that time in Strawberry when he went off the deep end? Oh, forgot about that, never mind that.
Getting good, getting ready for this diss track. Heavy. Pixel Zero's on a roll, lady. Welcome to this channel of many. I hope you're ready to get mad, because that Fortnite game is sad. Before you get twisted, little brat, Micah did nothing wrong, how about that? Oh, hey, are you mad? Well, sorry, that's sad. If that stuff was good, I couldn't tell, oh well. How about not everything's about just you? Don't care for your opinion, get schooled. Playing soccer as a car is dumb fuel. There is more to life than the best shoes. Ketchup is disgusting goo. Cute dopa's not Mexican food too. So sit back and enjoy. Garage Hell Scream is in command. Like it's
Hello everybody. Hopefully it is okay. It is not Freaky Frightful Friday today. I know it is Friday, but something came up. Shelf B couldn't stream it, and I didn't want to cheat you guys on that experience. So if she can, she will tomorrow, but I don't know if that's going to be the case. Sorry about that. I got the kiddo, the infant sleeping, and then the toddlers come out just screaming. But anyways, like I said, hopefully that'll go on tomorrow. I don't know if it will. It seems doubtful, but I'm holding out hope. That's why I'm doing this today. We're going to do Dune today. So then Saturday it'll be similarly frightful Saturday, or similarly scary Saturday. That's what we'll call it. Okay, let me get the game up. I was in the middle of building a base. I've got further since last time. And I've already shown my server on here. I'm not concerned about that. I know that there's like stream snipers and all that, but stream sniping is going to be a good thing for the channel if we get that far. I haven't had the chance yet to PvP anybody. I'm probably going to be terrible at it, just because I'm bogging my connection down with various other things at the moment. I do you may have noticed that I am not streaming vertical today. We are only streaming horizontal. That's because last time I streamed vertical and horizontal. My horizontal stream got far more views than my vertical stream. Maybe not right away, but eventually it did. It's probably because I had like an exploit that I had found on there, but we're gonna see if that's the case. This is kind of like a test stream. Also, I don't have the tech to monitor so many different chats right now. Yeah, we're kind of a little bit behind on our graphical processing right now. Like, look at this thing in the air. What is this? What is that? I have no idea what that is. So this is the new base. It's not done being built, but I do plan on copying the blueprint, and we're gonna try and sell it, or give it to... This isn't gonna be one I pass around to the clan or something if I get a clan going, but, I mean, I would if they wanted it. This is concerning, this little thing right here. Oh my gosh. Okay, well. We're going to go on the base right here, and I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Oh, it seems I am dying of thirst. It almost like every time I log out and log back in, it takes like all my water out for some reason. Wonder if it's supposed to do that? I fill up my stuff here. And then... Oops. I fill up my canteen. Oh, I got some canteens. We're fine. Alright. Yeah, we got some... It's almost input laggy. It's interesting. I don't remember this happening the last time I was playing. Oh, there is some server issues. Okay. Very strange. I'm gonna try the Bene Gesserit sprint real quick to see what we got here. It wasn't bad. It didn't seem like it held us back too much. It seems to be leveling out. And from what you guys are seeing, it probably looks normal to you guys. Normally, got all my sand bikes over here. Sort of open garage thing where the big old tank thing is parked right there. And I just happen to have one of these. We're gonna go try some PvP today. I'm not gonna PvP if I can help it. We're gonna be wusses and try to avoid it if we can, because I don't have the best tech to be doing some PvP. But I got an ornithopter. Check it out. We're gonna go try and finish my Bene Gesserit mission. I gotta put on my radiation suit, because we're gonna go to the radiation area. It was held me back before. Like I was saying, though, I really like the vehicle system that's in the game. Let me see if the audio is actually doing well. Yeah, I mean, you can hear this thing go off and all that. It's weird that I'm still hearing my motor making sounds. Alright, let's go ahead and land it. What I need is inside this thing. Get inside before somebody can land on me or something with a plane or whatever. Alright. Should be alright. Whoa. Uh-oh. Yeah, so I accidentally minimized my screen again. This must be something to do with me keeping OVR up. Oh! That's crazy. That is so nuts. I minimized my screen, and I just sat there like a dummy while I was trying to get my screen back up. What the heck? I probably got some echo going on. Alright. Vehicle respawn, Vermilius Gap. I can't even respawn where I just died. That's okay. I took my, yeah, we took the thing back in. So, we'll just do it here. I already took the durability damage. I think I might have pooped some money on the ground. I don't think I dropped anything else significant. That is utterly ridiculous, though, that it minimized the game. I thought I was done having to deal with that. It's definitely something that OVR does. So, I will be able to monitor my chats. Because the only reason that I didn't do vertical stream and all that, I'm not even monitoring Rumble chat right now, which I should. Let me just check it real quick, see if anybody said anything. Yeah, nobody said anything. They usually don't. So I wasn't too worried. But, here we go. Let me go ahead and put the ornithopter back out, fly all the way over that. See, did it again. Fly over to my death loop. We can get in a little lower. Won't take us so long to land. I know what it looks like here.
Identify yourself.
Okay.
Shield on.
Need my shield back up. Gotta run.
Interloper. Shield up.
Too many right there at all at once. We're coming for that. Fine, you want this?
Kill it all.
For some reason the shield keeps going off. That was a heavy strike. How did he block that? That's not that bad for his sword fighting programming there. It doesn't help though because there's a little bit of input lag whenever I'm doing the streaming. Oh, it dropped my fuel on the ground? I didn't know you could drop your fuel on the ground. Alright, let me get inside where there's like... Oh! A lot of bombs. I'm looking for flight logs to complete my Bene Gesserit quest here.
Hey, Ollie. Don't know
There
if
it
anyone will
is.
find this message, but if they do, I hope it makes its way to you. Looks like I'm not
The
going to make this
Syndicate.
week's card
So they
game.
make you go into
They
PvP
carved
areas
an
to
enforced
level
ambush
up
our
your
convoy.
class, it looks
They
like.
obviously knew where we'd
Which
be.
I'm okay with, but I know there's a
Don't know how
lot
many
of people
ships we lost, but I'm guessing a lot.
that would hate that.
I survived the
Sorry,
crash, but
this
we
is
had a major
concentration trying to
drive
avoid this
breach.
bomb explosion.
Radiation is off the charts. I'm as good as dead already. Just wanted to send a message to all the guys. It's been an honor serving with you all. Especially you, Ollie.
Find the Syndicate
You
flight
always
logs.
had
I
my
just did
back.
that.
Hope you get through all this and get back to Caladan real soon.
Journey.
Raise a glass of the good stuff for me when you can.
Okay. Find the Syndicate Underlords. That's significantly further away, so I gotta go somewhere else. Okay. Fine with that. Let's get out of here. Alright, back in a PvP zone. I mean, sorry, PvE zone. Must be going uphill. Losing a lot of altitude there. Seemed like anyway. We're still on the very basic vertebrate here. Sorry, ornithopter. We got a scout one. I'm liking it though. Back to vulture mode here. These things are kind of tricky to pilot. They're not too bad though. Alright, it's somewhere around here that I gotta be. Oop! That was the wrong button. Surprised it didn't break my plane here. I'm gonna check it. Did I mess it up? Only the wings have been taking damage, really. Yeah, no, I guess running into stuff doesn't mess it up. Because that was definitely the cockpit that just smashed into the ground. Looks like the wings take a lot of damage, though. From just flying around a little bit. Because I didn't really fly it around that much. And they've already lost 10%. Pretty much what you guys have seen on the stream, and I did like one victory lap after I built it to Haga Basin South and back to my camp. I need to take this off. I don't need this suit on. I dropped my fuel brick on the ground. That's so weird. Looks like what I gotta do is down in there. I'm just gonna make sure before I go descending down into this pit. Still says it's this way. See that? Took my cursor out of the screen to do that. Alright, I'm gonna put it all the way at the top here. It looks like it's definitely in there, whatever that is. Down more. Okay. Liking that music. There's a bunch of dudes in there. They all have shields. This is where I do wish I took a trooper grenade. Alright, hold on. Maybe I can socket an ability here real quick. Wrong one. Got him. Oh, he's shooting me with acid over here.
Eyes on target.
Whoa, what is going on here? Oh, my shield came off because he shot me too many times. Oh, he's got like an acid thing he can poke me with. That is concerning. Man, he's getting me.
Enemy shot.
Where's he at? There you are. Parried. Kind of hard to get that to work on stream, though. That slight input lag. Where's this guy at? Oh, there he is. Wrong thing. Gonna knock that off. This guy was unrelated. He was shooting me up. Poison gas. I kind of don't like how everything here looks like a landmine. This is obviously a landmine. I like how they give you a little bit of a warning. I need to get that stick out that condenses it, though. Up 66 meters? Am I not even in the right spot? Maybe the cave goes up? Yeah.
Identify yourself.
Stop. Get going that way, please. I hate this lock-on nonsense. I wonder if there's a setting that I can... Oh, there you are. You said minimize it, then. Uh-oh. So this gun, it seems like it's a little... Oh, I don't even have any more heal kits left. That's gonna be a problem. Yeah, but this gun seems like it's a little bit OP. So I've been, like, trying not to use it too much. I don't want to, like, lean heavy on the disruptors, but the disruptors are pretty nice. Although, in the later game, enemy shields, it doesn't really do too well against them. These little heal kits I've been picking up, though. Where did it even go? I'm not seeing it? I just picked it up, didn't I? Oh, it went to this slot. I'll go ahead and use that. Yeah, it was like a full heal. I do have a wrapped health bar, but they're shooting down my shields almost immediately nowadays. See, I can get down there and get that, I think. Oh, man. Almost didn't make it. Already grabbed that. That's nasty. Now I need the cutter, huh? "60 meters up still. I'm not even supposed to be in here." Oh, I already came in here. I'm gonna grab what I'm gonna grab. Not that I even need that stuff. Oh, there was much more than that I need. This thing's already respawned. What's up there? Now it's just 30 meters down. It's right here? Oh, of course, a little ambush again. Oh, that's rough. They had that, like, dart that went right through my shield. Well, now I know where they're at. I didn't even succeed in killing any of them. Oh, there's a checkpoint here? Yeah, let's respawn at the checkpoint. Death loot. Oh, it's up there. Alright. Can be up here. I can shoot down on them a little bit. I need a better couple of weapons here. Should have reloaded that. What is going on? I don't know what that is, that thing. I guess you gotta dodge to get out of it. No. Oh, I can't heal, that's right. This guy's like shooting through my shields. Guy's got the best armor on in the whole game. Whoa. And now I can't move for some reason. What is going on with that? At least I got some of my health back. Doesn't look like they're really jumping up here. Go.
Kill them all.
Oh, my suspensor belt broke. Put the other one on. Whoa. They definitely need those grenades. Dang. I don't know what they're hitting me with, but it's nuts. What the heck? The game just freezes for a second because I click outside the screen. Got him. This one does kind of some poison darts, so I can play that game a little bit too. Okay, I can, oh, not that. Keep hitting the wrong button. I can stun him a little bit, actually. Got him. Alright. Oh, there's another one. Ah! There you are. You get him, stupid. Clicking outside the screen nonsense. Okay. Now they're dead, hopefully. Pretty tough mercenaries. Alright, got my death loot. I was talking to the stream, buddy. It's a big old shootout we just had. Okay. Always forget to hit this tab first. So I just have to return to her in Harco. Okay, now I get to test this whole just flying outside the map in my own ornithopter. Oh, I have the Emperor's wings on. These things don't even slow you down before you hit the ground. You get somewhere where I can actually put my ornithopter out. Okay. This looks like a good spot. I believe I just fly into that blue field of death there. Nah, it's just a fast travel zone. No. I did not die. Okay, this is the overland map. Can I not zoom out more than that? That's crazy. This is nuts. Why am I zoomed in so far? Water deposit. Fuel deposit. There's no way that this is how far it makes you zoom in. Harco Village. Alright, let's go there. I gotta say, the overland map could use some work. It needs to... You need to be able to zoom out, and that stuff needs to be, like, topographically looking like... You know... the actual areas there. This is Harco Village, is it? Where am I? This is where I tried to leave the map from, I thought. What is going on? It didn't work, I guess? Try it again. Remember, it was kind of down this way. Harco Village. Oh, I don't want to travel to Hagabasin. I want to go to Harco Village. Zoom in. Sure you want to travel to Harko? Your ornithopter will remain in the airfield until you leave. Okay, yes. I think I see. I hit, yeah, I want to go to Haga Base, and then it took me back to Haga Base. Oh, okay. I don't even know how to pay my taxes yet. I'm not going to pay them to Harko, at least I don't think I need to. I'd rather not, but the class quests for the classes that I chose have to be done over here in Harko, for the most part. Usually, I'm not a big Harkonian fan. I think they put themselves in bondage, and I don't understand how they can live like that. So, yes, I know
You're
the
back.
base models are just like loading in all slow. That's because I'm capturing on the same computer that I'm streaming from. Just so that everybody's aware, that's not the game's graphics on its own.
No one said the path is easy, but you breathe and they do not. Appreciate that, Adept. You are breathing and they are not. There is no more potent demonstration of your skill. Well, they seek a rogue Bene Gesserit? Here, on Arrakis. There is no way they could have followed me here, but this contract is clear. They seek a rogue Bene Gesserit to be apprehended and returned to the Sisterhood's care. I do not know, but if my presence is known here, then I may be out of time. I need you to investigate and
An
learn the truth of
adept
it.
disruptor pistol, huh? Okay. Disruptor pistol, that's interesting. Capstone skill, good. So this was the last... I think that might have been the last one. We gotta see, we
You're
gotta talk to her
back.
again. Yep, the only option is just to tell her goodbye. So I'm pretty sure that's the last thing I needed to do for the Bene Gesseris. Okay, so I should be able to do Bindu dodge. I don't know why. Why I can't learn Bindu dodge. I can do body control. I'm not 100% on why that's... There's nothing else she's gonna tell me, huh? Oh, I gotta do this one. Okay, the Rogue Bene Gesserit. Practice using the voice compel. Alright, so I gotta do these. It's kind of like the swordsman quest, where you had to practice the swordsman. That's something I gotta say, if anybody is... This is a little tip. If you're looking to level up your classes, so you can use more of the different abilities and stuff, you need to save some skill points right here. Don't spend all of these. I'm doing a bad job. Make sure there's like 20 of them here. Just to be safe, you could do, I don't know, 9's not bad, but if you're trying to do multiple of these in this way, you're going to need like 20. And the reason is she says practice using compel. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to use compel like 4 or 5 times on some cheapos. And then it's going to say like practice using Bindu sprint. So I'm going to Bindu sprint a couple times. And I need to practice using weirding step. Or maybe Bindu strikes. Or things that I don't have, like stop or ignore. Okay, or litany against fear. And what that's going to do, you're going to need the points necessary to unlock it, even though you didn't like want it to be in your build anyway. And then don't respec right away, just wait until you get all your classes done, and then respec. Because you can only do it once every 48 hours. If you're going to go on vacation, you're going to be able to play for 48 hours anyway. Just respec before you go on vacation, but 48 hours is a pretty long time. It's like two whole days. Night and day, you know. A lot of people think, oh, I'll just respec tonight, and then tomorrow I'll be able to do whatever I want if it's just one day. No. You gotta wait like almost 2 days for... It's gonna feel like 2 days. Just because it said 24 hours, you know. Oh, that's like when you get ready to the next nighttime of the first 10 o'clock the next day. 10 p.m. the next day or whatever. Yeah, we're gonna travel the world map. Oh, that's not my ornithopter. It's a much nicer one. But having the ornithopter is nice. Change to Aga Basin. Oh, I get it. Field deposit. I don't know what this is. Is that a sandstorm? Oh, Haga Basin. I don't know where this is going to put me. Since I approached it from the bottom, I'm hoping it puts me in Haga Basin South. It really doesn't matter, but... Okay. Like the desert sand here with the sandworms and everything. Some player could be about to be eaten and spawn me right in front of him. That's crazy. Where am I on the map? I gotta remember that so I can troll some people later. Whoa. Don't forget about these ships. Well, that's a PvP zone. Okay. Let's go practice compelling people. Wow, I'm gonna have to use that a lot. This is way different from the Swordmaster one. Swordmaster one filled up like immediately. You need to do it 3 times. Looks like I'm gonna have to do this about 50 times or something. It's a good thing I have the cooldown ability. Makes the cooldowns better. Just makes you wonder where the advanced trooper trainer is, because I'm gonna need the advanced version of that. It's so nice. We're gonna go through this dungeon over here because I need the stuff inside of it too. It's like players have been farming the heck out of this. Look at all these respawn beacons. I have no heals though. Where's the bracelet? Oh, there it is. A little bit of
Collins has been acting
lore
real
for
strange
everybody.
since finding that corpse with the Telexu satchel. I don't trust him. Keep an eye out next time you're out on a salvage run. If he starts acting
I
weird,
think other players
dart
might
him.
have killed everybody in here already. That's what it's looking like. Dang it.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2.
Hearing guns
I
go
am
off.
station supervisor.
Well, I got it off before he killed him. That's fine. That's no good. I kind of don't need the loot that badly that I'd go in here. Oh, heals. I'll take the heals. Get those put on. Nothing in here can really break my shield down very well. Compel again on this guy, but he keeps shooting me. They can't even do damage to me, actually. Oh, I'm worried. Oh, that's a player. Take all that. I don't need the sand bike parts. But whatever. This is a low level dungeon here. Some scrap in there. Interesting. So that's what happens if you both shadow step on somebody at the same time.
A dappled sun shines brightly, where the fox swims lightly. You can't hide from me, little bird. Where are you? Beneath the hill in the fennel brake. Spy, my love, who cannot wake. Go away! Go away! There's a little bird.
Wanted to let them fight it out a little bit. Here's the other bracelet. Maybe you just have to do compel. Because I'm sure having to do a lot of it.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am the station supervisor, Dr.
But I did get all these servos that I kind of need, so... Oh, that's right. There's another way of getting that stuff down there, but I forget what it is.
found you. Empty. Interloper.
My mic's been muted this whole time I've been talking. I'm sorry, guys. Gotta get that sunstroke off of me. That's what I was trying to do before, and that guy just glitched me out when he ran up on me. Okay. A lot of people are busy today. It seems like the days that I can't stream, or I have to go out of my way to stream, people are too busy to watch it anyways. I should just, like, I'm in the same groove as the public when it comes to not having time for this. I mean, because right now I'm trying real hard to make this happen. I got all the kiddos here by myself. My wife's out having to return some supplies for blowing insulation that she wanted to do. It's crazy. The kiddos, they can't find their TV remote now, so they're all upset and crying about it. But, that being said, I think I'm gonna go AFK for a second to go check on them, so I will be right back. See the, Mystic Forest? Yeah, let's do Mystic Forest.
All I want's to fight the last boss. Forgot to talk to a Moogle. Walking circles wrong now, I'm lost. Stuck doing the Lost Wood Shuffle.
Hi, I'm a blind prophet these days, if you're one to complete the quest.
Please not another tree maze inside the secret forest. Well, NPC characters, if you want adventurers, then you better not say this. Mess with a strange maze forest. I bet if I see what the rumors be, they say if you wade through the trees, I hear there is a sea of beautiful pixel ladies. My sheep are lost in the furthest. You better not say it's dark depths of the Mystic Grove. Well, then my answer is no. Shall await you in the jungle, said the druid's voice so humble. You better shut up right now before I burn the place down. Whoa. I bet if I see what the rumors be, they say if you wade through the trees, I hear there is a sea of beautiful pixel ladies. Well, NPC characters, if you want adventurers, then you better not say this. That's with a strange maze forest. characters. If you want adventurers, then you better not say that. With a strange maze forest. To fight the last boss. Forgot to talk.
Okay, we're back. Hey, Springs! I know I said hello in the chat there, but I don't know how long it's been going on that I've been missing your chats there. No, I'm not trying to trick you. There's actually no vertical stream, so YouTube's probably back to not notifying people of my streams whatsoever because I didn't want to do vertical on this particular one because I didn't have a way of managing both chats on this game in a pinch. So we're gonna do just horizontal on this one, see how that goes, and so far it's going like complete heck, so we'll probably be back to doing both soon. Oh, no. In the beginning area, there's not really any enemy NPCs. Oh, I'd stand corrected in these caves. I gotta practice that. Get that guy. This guy is still... Stop shooting me. I gotta let that cooldown go to where I can compel you to come towards me again. Just gonna have to dance around him a little bit here. Yeah, it is a low-level area, and I have a slightly higher than low-level shield on. Yeah, I have an endgame sword in my hand, pretty much. So I'm one-shotting people with it. In this area, anyway. Earlier in the stream, I was in an over-my-level area, so they were one-shotting me, but I got them killed anyways. I died a few times, but hey. Man, that compel's really strong. It keeps them occupied a while. Like, I don't understand how stun is supposed to be better. Like, you might as well just use compel instead of stun, and don't waste any points on stun. Stun might take their shield off or something if they have a shield off, I'm not sure. I get this guy just to farm out my XP for this class training of the Bene Gesserit. Because I want Bindu dodge. But yeah, I could just let him shoot me. And it shouldn't really do anything. I glitched out earlier to where they would have killed me had I not been so high level. Just letting them shoot me like that. See, if he tries really, really hard, he can get my shield down. But it would take a long time. Yep. Came into the stream and you were taking bullets like the Terminator. That's right. I am the Terminator. I tinged my neck or back this morning. It hurts so bad still. I grabbed like some muscle relaxers. It didn't really seem... It helped a little bit, but really it just like fell asleep almost instantly after taking them. I'll just heal up. I'll gain health while he's shooting me.
Need to reload.
I have the basic shield, though. The basic shield. I have not upgraded my shield whatsoever. That's why I said I was in a higher level for myself area before, because my shield's not upgraded at all.
With fire coming.
Yeah, I cannot look up. Ugh. Oh man. That's the main thing, is looking up is a real problem, because it switches the muscles to my back ones, and whenever that switch happens, it's immense pain.
Kill 'em all. I've got your back.
But I'm going to take the muscle relaxers again. I'm just going to wait until I'm ready to go to bed. Because it makes me sleepy anyway. And they just sit there with their head down, waiting for me to kill them.
Enemy sighted.
Once they get to you for a little bit. It's real useful for pulling people out from behind cover, or pulling them away from a group. That doesn't stun them very long. I don't really recommend that. Using the sugar wire cable to stun somebody. Works for like 4 seconds. You get this one's like a good... My ability's like almost cooled off again. Compel's got a long cooldown anyway. Shadow Step's actually shorter. Oh, one more time and I can kill him. I hate how the Shadow Step does not work sometimes. It just will glitch out and won't do anything. Come here. That one should have worked, but it didn't. Alright, what's next? Recite the litany against fear. Okay, see, this is what I mean. You gotta go ahead and buy litany against fear. Even though I have no plans on using litany against fear. No plans whatsoever. I gotta wait till it cools down again. He just died? I didn't do anything to him. Weird. I don't remember doing anything to him. Did I kill him? I really didn't think I killed him yet, but whatever. Well, somebody else came through and probably killed him. This is torn open, which it shouldn't be. So I don't have to do it on anybody, I could just do it. Was this something I can spam? I didn't know that about it. I thought you had to be all spiced up to use it. So, 14, armor multiplier, 2.5, reduce poise damage, 20. And this works on your whole party. You and your allies boosted damage mitigation. I mean, that's not terrible. If I'm usually rolling with a group, but I'm not. Oh, Ron Solo, what's up? I know, me not acknowledging him killed him. Oh, and you get this cool darkness that surrounds you while you're doing it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're doing the Bene Gesserit. So each one of the classes, I think, will have something like this whenever you're leveling them up, because the Swordmaster had the same deal. You got to run around and practice your abilities for one of the last quests. Could be second to last ones. At least the Swordmaster, it was second to last. You still had to do something. I had to go out and make a sword. It wasn't too bad because I was right into the point in the game where I could easily go grab the stuff I needed for it. I don't know what this thing is about here. Is this just part of the landscape? I know I ran up on it before. I used to have a base near here. I don't think you can really mess with it at all. I know every once in a while it'll disappear and then it'll crash again into the side of the mountain. Maybe that's not this one. There are things that do that though. And if you're standing right where it's gonna be, it kills you. Take my shield off. That shield will highlight you in PvP. It's easy to see where you are if you have your shield on. So it's like holding your torch out in Conan Exiles at night. What's a slaver camp? You guys can see better than I can right now on what's actually around me. Oh, there's different kinds of swords too, and the different swords have different fighting styles, it seems like. Like there's a rapier. I don't know how you want to say that, but it has like a fencing style to it, and it attacks faster than this sort of like slashing sword that I got that does this. Sort of medieval style blade. Maybe there's like samurai ones that have an even different. I don't know yet. I haven't got that far, but I definitely appreciate how they did that. So little hidden features you didn't know you were gonna have, kind of things. Oh man. It's gonna take a while of me just messing around. Oh, I forgot. This is the suspensor belt that likes to slam you into the ground when you use it. Yep. So I'm just kind of putzing trying to get this mission done. Go ahead and snipe a guy. Caused me a bunch of trouble earlier. They're poison darts, so he's gonna die anyways. You got a lot of health comparatively. If I hit the NPCs up by my base right now, which should be stronger like that, they'd be dead. That guy was actually pretty tough. It's possible that's the guy that had his shield on and the shield didn't render in at that distance and only the poison was killing him. Yeah, I think that's the case because he's got that weird mask on. Yeah, so it does seem really cool that because you have the dagger attack style, which is definitely different than the sword attack style, and then you have the repair attack style, which is different from both of those. Either that, or it uses the dagger attack style with like a longer weapon, so you get better reach with it. I'm not sure exactly. Oh, the Emperor's wing's about to break. I don't care. I kind of hate the Emperor's wings suspensor belt. It's good for maintaining your momentum, I've noticed. But it's also why it's bad, because it'll do it to you right into the ground. Find someone connected to the mysterious message. What is this about? Hopefully I get a marker for that, but that's kind of ambiguous. It doesn't look like I have a marker for that. Which means it's probably in... it's probably in Harko Village or one of those areas. There was that Bene Gesserit girl. I believe she was at Pinnacle Station? I don't really remember. Yeah, I don't remember. No, she was at the Anvil, that's right. The area over here. I think that's where she was. I'll try going up there real quick. Oh, okay. I was about to say that better have filled it all the way up. Limited Warfare PvE, okay. So there is parts of it, Springs, that are definitely empty desert. Oh yeah, you get an ornithopter. You can fly around and stuff. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, there's parts of it that are just absolutely barren desert, and there's actually a lot of it that's barren desert. The whole high-level PvE area, the highest level PvE area, is mainly barren desert. There's not much there. And then the PvP area, I imagine, is also mostly barren desert with a few, very few, and it changes all the time, from what I understand. Okay, I'm gonna land over here. Okay. Put it in my ornithopter pocket. If I can remember what this girl looks like. I don't think this is the place because I don't actually have a marker for the mission here. But I do need to figure out how to pay my taxes. Maybe that's this guy.
I'm pleased to see you again. Duke Leto is the... Ours is a noble house. Not only in blood, but...
He just wants you to sign up. Maybe you have to sign up with one of them to pay your taxes. I don't know.
Still alive.
Yeah, I know, like, you know in MMOs, you get your horse out of your horse pocket, and then you put it back, and it's like, where did your horse go? Red Dead's the only game where it's just kind of, you whistle it from the distance or whatever, and it just magically hears you and comes running, even though you dismounted it from nowhere near there.
You again?
He doesn't like me talking to him. I could have swore. Okay. Maybe it's this person?
I presume you have some business with me or House Tseda.
Nope, actually, I guess not. I really don't know how you're supposed to pay your taxes in this game. This game has like a little taxation system when you're a little sub-thief or whatever that you have to pay to, I don't know, one of the houses or the Imperials. But it's not much. It's like 5,000 Solari every week or so. Roughly that much. And that's nothing. I accidentally get 7,000 Solari just from stepping outside my base. Especially at this stage in the game. Is she around the side? That's a player. Standing there all weird. Well, maybe I misunderstood exactly where she's at. I don't know. Somebody else's ornithopter. I'm at this stage in the game where everybody's pretty much got an ornithopter now because it's been long enough. But in the beginning, it was like there was no ornithopters anywhere. It was strange. Taxes that aren't debilitating, that's a plus. Oh, well, I think new players to the game see the taxation system and they think it's like, oh, they're like, I'm not playing this. I've literally heard people say that because they didn't want to be taxed in a video game, which is kind of understandable. You know, you play to escape reality. And you gotta pay taxes there too. So I get it. I think I gotta go to Pinnacle Station. I should just fly outside the map, though. That'd be to the right. I gotta make a whole turn. Go east. We're just gonna go to Harco Village. Anyway. Haggarift. See the vast wasteland beyond there? Well, is it just gonna slam my ornithopter into the ground? Oh no. Okay. Harco's down here, I know that. I'm gonna struggle finding the other areas. I think that might be me there. I also don't like how you can't see your... Oh, there you go. I'm the lit up one. If you don't have your own ornithopter, it does cost money to travel to these places. Places like Harco Village, Arakeen, and the PvP, like massive giant PvP zone, are off the map. You have to have an ornithopter to get there. So PvP is definitely like a high level thing. For that specific area, you can do limited PvP where you're just fighting in smaller zones if you go to the shipwrecks, and you can get to those either way. I kind of like that. That way there's no, like, noob stomping. I think they learned their lesson with Conan, where players were toxic enough that they would go and they would noob stomp, and then anybody trying the game that was new immediately stopped playing because they got, like, they got disemboweled at level 1 over and over again. Yeah, it's definitely here where I gotta go. Looks like. Oh, my kiddo is still crying because he can't find the remote to his TV. Yeah, it is kind of a good thing. The only problem is there's fun that came from being able to PvP in the noob zone while you were a noob with other noobs. That was magical. I loved doing that in Conan. So you'd make stone weapons, and then they'd have stone weapons, and then you'd have like this Neanderthal fighting competition, essentially. It was great. I guess this is where I'm going. Yep. Imperial Consulate. How did I find somebody connected by just running in here? Oh, her, I guess?
You. Your face is known to me. Why do you meddle in my affairs? Why do I seek whom? I have never heard that name before, nor do I seek whoever they are.
So this is the first person, I think, that can train you in the Bene Gesserit ways. I started as a Bene Gesserit, so I didn't really interact with her.
I hunt a renegade of my order called Tessia Vernius.
Or maybe
She
that's
was
the one.
smuggled here in a shipping container, secreted within the hold of an Ixian freighter. We would have had her when she landed, but the Hephaestus was shot down over the Badlands. Should I have interest in this person? I have already said that the name is unfamiliar to me. Withdraw from my presence. That is apology enough.
Wow. How rude. So I probably have to go and deal with this other Bene Gesserit for the next quest.
You're back.
Oh yeah, I think he finally calmed down. They probably passed out. Went to sleep. I'm a little irritated though, because they keep losing the remote to the TV. First world problems, I know.
Who is it then, if it isn't Sister Mesa or myself? How did you come by this information? Who set the contract? She knows me. She also knows how to lie like a nightingale can sing. We all do. Tessia Vernius is much bigger game. If she's on Arrakis, I have a bit of extra maneuvering room, but only a bit. Now that Lady Fenring knows I'm here...
I hate how they pause a little bit right after they say something, because I'm about to hit next, and then it goes to something and it'll skip the next dialogue choice.
Let us conclude your training, and then you can go. I have many new things to puzzle over.
That's the calmest go pound sand I've ever heard. Yeah, I know. Well, the problem with it is, Springs, is there's no possible way to change channels, like, on the actual TV itself. Otherwise, it just wouldn't give them a remote. It's like a Roku TV. The Rogue Bene Gesserit. Okay. Claim reward in Journey menu. I don't think I've done that before. No space in inventory. Maybe that's why I did it. Is it really full up? It is. Okay, I don't need copper ore. And I guess I don't need plant fiber. Mechanical parts are good. I like those. I need the gun parts, though. I can maybe repair the leap suspensor belts for one last go. I should really just make another one. Alright. Yeah, just this one. I think it's because my inventory was full. Oh, I leveled up. That's what that was. What did I get? No. Their Emperor's Wings schematic. I already had that. That's from that dungeon I just ran. Oh yeah, the Adept Disruptor Pistol. Semi-automatic. Damage per shot, 341? That's an endgame pistol. Look, okay, for comparison, guys. Here's my sniper rifle. 57 damage per shot. That's why I was dying so much to those dudes.
You have come a long way, Adept. You are quite unlike any other I have encountered on this accursed world. You are both There is something about you, Adept. I sensed it from the first. I know not what part you have to play in this grand drama, but it will be an important one.
Okay, so... Geez, I need to see if there's more that she has for me to do before I leave here and have to come all the way back.
I cannot tell you without breaking my oath to protect the Sisterhood's greatest secret. And while I have every reason to hate them for their willful ignorance, I will not cross that line. What I can tell you is that, like all those who seek to hold the reins of power, the Bene Gesserit are obsessed with controlling the future. And while I share their vision for the future, I believe they are on the wrong path to that future. I believe the true path leads right here to Arrakis.
Okay.
Indeed I will, Adept. My work here is not yet done. Allow me time to consider all we have learned and decide my next steps. I will undoubtedly have more intrigue for you to get caught up in.
So maybe there's just more quests they want to give her to give me later on in an update.
Do you actually have a question about Fremen law? The Al-Shahid Al-Khadib. Where did you hear of that? Very well. I'll tell you what I know. In my research of Proto-Fremen religion, I discovered the notes of an Inhedwana, a sort of pre-Fremen hybrid of a Sayadina and Soothsayer.
300 more damage on a little
Her dreams had
pistol.
an uncanny knack of coming true. And one of her dreams described a twin-tailed comet falling from the sky. A great chariot of fire carrying the Al-Shahid Al-Khadib. A great prophet born to expose the falsehoods that blind us all. The seer of lies. Prophecies are never literal, Adept. You must probe deeper if you are to get at the truth.
Okay, there's more she...
Adept. You are both competent. There is something about you, Adept. I know not what part you have to play in this grand drama.
What
but it will
about
be an
Margot
important one.
Fenring?
Margot Fenring is an influential sister and must not be underestimated. I suspect the War of Assassins and her husband's adjudication of it keep her busy. But time will come when she turns her attention to me, and I must be ready. Thank you, Adept.
Okay. So, that's it. That's all. I'm gonna check my journeys just to make sure. That should be it for all the Bene Gesserit stuff I gotta do. So I got Bene Gesserit and Swordmaster fully unlocked. I need to go do Trooper a few more times, because I need to get it at least somewhat, the third rank skills unlocked on that. But the way this works is every time you do a mission for these advanced trainers, you're able to level up one of these abilities below the capstones one more time. So you do the first mission for them, you can access rank 2 of all of these. Okay, all of these. You do the the second mission for them, then you can access rank 3 of all of these. Okay, you do the third mission for them. Then you unlock just I think the far right skill on this, and then you do the next mission and you unlock the other two, or you might have to do 2 more missions to unlock both of these other top ones. So activates when spice persistent. I don't know if that's really the best. I did want it available though. Screech is going to be a good one, but you still got to be in the spice mode to do it. This one you don't. Let's see what the next level is. You get all the way up to 3 for your armor multiplier. And the duration goes up a little bit. Poise damage is really not that big a deal. I don't really need anything that negates poise damage. It's pretty easy not to... An amount of stamina is all you need to negate the poise damage. I would just go full stamina, so you can lay down attacks and dodge out of the way more often. So discipline breathing in the sword master way, and max cap the stamina a lot higher. Those two things are far more important than poise damage negation. But the will seems pretty cool. I gotta test some of this stuff out. I need to find the Mentat trainer and the planetologist trainer. I don't know where these guys are. Let me get out of here because I don't need to go to Argo unless there's something with Mentats or whatever here later. I can't read that map. They don't let you zoom out far enough. I think this was the right way, though. Pull that down. I don't have any cool exploits like I showed last time. That exploit is so good though. I still used it. I used it to farm up all the stuff for the ornithopter. Oh man.
Somewhere today?
I would just go and farm around visiting a different siege, and as soon as I wanted to get back to my base, I just hit home and it would suck me back into my base. I'd just be standing in my base and I'd just put all my stuff away. Oh, I don't need to get flown by this person anymore because I got my ornithopter. I think I will come back in from the high level side so you guys can see what it looks like, the barren desert. Yeah, an exploit is, I guess, is the best way of putting it, for what it is. Mega base. We'll come in over here. I don't know where these fuel deposits and stuff are at. I'm not sure what those are. Is it like different PvP maps or something? Alright. Then we'll come in from this direction. Yeah, it was crazy. So, once you're sort of in the stage in the game to where you can physically unlock, or you can see that you'll be, if you're like, oh, if I clear all these intel camps, I can unlock ornithopters or something like, right? Once you get to that position in the game, you have enough Solari that you can just start exploiting the join server locations and the flight points to go run around and get you supplies. But here's sort of like a barren desert area. There's actually a lot of stuff in this part of it, though. I haven't been over here yet. Uh-oh. Radiation. I didn't know it went this far. I could probably kill me because I don't have my rad suit on. Put my rad suit on. I can't do it while I'm flying. Okay. This thing's all irradiated. I'm gonna die. It's not good. What the heck? It's like Fallout over here. Let me get out of this radiation area. I don't see any radiation. Stop being irradiated. Okay. Here's a barren desert area. And that was spooky. Oh, there's a sandworm. Going through the sand. You know, because it's a sandworm. Yeah, that is the glowing sea down there. I didn't know that. And note to self, don't fly through there again. That was almost real bad. I was at radiation level 1. If it jumps to a 2, you just die. So, it was real random. I was very easily dead right there, flying through that. Here's my base. It's gonna be a little bit more castle looking when I'm done with it. It's almost getting there now. Ooh, nope, nope. I keep hitting the wrong button to do that. Make sure it's alright. Yep, no, just the wings are taking damage, really. Maybe some of the engine and the generator. But the wings take the most damage on this thing. Put it in my ornithopter pocket. Oh, my wife's calling me. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. Just, you know how it is. I gotta get back into the chat. There we go. Yeah, she's just letting me know she's on her way home and got her full deposit back on all the blown insulation equipment and all that. Now this is the base. I'll show everybody the base. I'm inside here, so that when these walls are up, and these walls are going to be higher if these little side towers, they're going to be higher. They're not done being built. But you can drive the crawler, I'm going to call it, in here, the little tank thing, and around, and then back into the back of the base to where I don't have to pay for the power generator shield thing to go around it. I just park it underneath this overhang. Can't be shot from the outside whenever the wall's all the way up. And then I can come in my base this way up these stairs, or I can go down here to the recycler and the repair stations. Got some of my water right there. I go inside this sort of business building looking thing, and it's really just a tower. That little power generation. Oh, that sound right there. That's not somebody attacking my base. I was freaked out at first, because, you know, Conan. But what that is a spice plume, if I can see where it happened from out my windows here. Might be out this way. Well, maybe not. Maybe it might be too far away to see, or the windows aren't rendering it through them. But it looks cool when it goes off. Looks just like it does in the movies. It's crazy. So you go up this thing, you can go in here, and this is the most heavily guarded area where I keep all my loot. You can raid bases. I found out people can raid your base. They just have to do it during the Coriolis storm. And they have like 6 minutes to raid it or something. That'd be impossible to raid any base without it being just like you can see into their loot room to go break their sub thief immediately. But here's my crafting area, my main crafting area. Which, unlike Conan Exiles, all of your loot stays in your loot chest, so your main crafting area doesn't have to be terribly hidden. And this just kind of goes up and up, and this is the final level. I could put more stuff here, but this sort of wrap-around pathway stuff is a buffer zone. It applies some honeycombing, as they would say, between my loot areas and my crafting areas and all that from the outside environment. So if somebody's shooting missiles at the side, they're breaking down this area first. And then, assuming they knew where to hit, like if they watch this video, they would be able to accurately aim on the outside where to get exactly into, where they'd only have to break down 1 or 2 doors to get into all my loot. So if they shot this wall right here of missiles, they'd be able to come right in and start working on this. But then there's at least this door they have to get through, that one, and this one, and then this one to get into my sub-thief. A couple of chests hanging out there before then. From what I understand of Conan Exiles, though, even if you had weapons that could damage the actual walls of somebody's base, or with a god or something like that, 6 minutes is not long enough to go in and grab anything meaningful. I'm not really worried at all, but I did kind of beef it up and make it somewhat defendable. So that won't be an issue once people figure out that they can do it. But yeah, this outside part's not done yet. I need to do this outside part. But with that being said, guys, I think we're up on 2 hours already. If you're watching and you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I know my numbers aren't showing up right now. Right now it says 211. We've been at 211 like all January. Like the stream, so it gets sent out after this. This is kind of my experiment stream, just to see how well going back to a sole horizontal format will go. But it seems like we're going to go vertical in tandem again to more platforms, because I'm not even streaming to Twitch right now. I'm only doing Rumble and YouTube, because both of those users don't usually watch. There's not really people that do both. So we're just trying this out for right now, and then I know this is supposed to be Freaky Frightful Friday. However, Shelfby couldn't be here to stream it, so she says she might be able to, and she doesn't know for sure if she could do it tomorrow. She's going to try, although it's looking unlikely, but we're going to try. I'm holding out hope, so that's why I didn't do Freaky Frightful Friday tonight. We might end up just doing it tomorrow. So if it's not her, it'll be me, and then she'll try to do it the next time. So we'll if it is me, expect the next part of Zoocosis. And I will see you all in the next one.